Okay, so we're talking about sex trafficking today, and there's kind of a lot of material, so I am going to be kind of talking fast, and I apologize because I mumble sometimes. But the definition of sex trafficking is as occurring when someone uses force, fraud, or coercion to cause a commercial sex act with an adult or causes minor to commit a commercial sex act. Second thing that we should address is what is a commercial sex act? Well, this includes prostitution, pornography, sexual performance done in any exchange for any sort of item of value, such as money, drugs, shelter, food, or clothes. So, after looking up some statistics about Utah, I found that we do, compared to the rest of the United States, do have kind of low rates of sex trafficking, but there still have been 33 reported cases of human sex trafficking in just Salt Lake alone in the last year. That doesn't even spread all the way down to southern Utah, and that's just mind blowing for me. My thoughts on how we could address this nationally. There is something called, I found online, the Prevention Project that is specifically designed towards preventing human trafficking. And they've said that the best way, their tactic to best stop human sex trafficking in Utah is to, or just in the national scale, is to educate kids about what they need to look out for. Like, girls do need to travel in packs. They need to be aware of who's around them, and especially when they're walking to their car, because there have been a lot of reported cases where women have been abducted from supermarkets such as Walmart or Target. I know is a very common one that I've heard about. Um, and towards an international level, I think we'll need something bigger because I think we can only really do stuff towards Europe, China, kind of, and the United States. But if you look at a map right here, you can see that all on this eastern side of Europe, like Asia, China, well, all of Asia, China, and especially Russia, there's a very high rate of sex trafficking going on. There is, if I'm correct, reportedly 500,000 cases of reported cases of children being pushed into sex trafficking. So it's horrifying to think. I think that educating kids is probably one of our most it's a helpful tactic, but I think really what we need is more patrol officers that are out and about and seeing what's going on and monitoring this. These places. I know there's been actual in the last week. There's been a text message going around because I used to work in IT at UVU, so I do know a bit about it. Where there was a text going out that said something about somebody complimented you. So click on this link that's in the text, and that would actually enable your location, so you could be found by these kind of sex predators, so to speak. I know it's been happening a lot over on the East Coast, especially down in Florida, but now it's starting to come over, and we're getting texts like this in California as well as in Utah. But I think the most effective thing we're going to see are developing these sex crime task forces that are going to be able to be out and kind of putting a stop to this.